Where on earth is Carmen Sandiego?
You may be one of the most successful businessmen in the world, Malcolm Avalon, but that won't keep me from a little acquisition I'm interested in tonight.
El señor Avalon no saldrá más esta noche.
Todo está asegurado. Yo voy a la caseta por unos cafés.
Forget steak tartare, boys. Tonight, it's a Carmen Sandiego special, steak car.
Tranquilos, muchachos, solo es el viento. ¡Rex! ¡Dinamita! ¡Paren! Seguro que es el conejo otra vez. ¡Rex! ¡Dinamita! ¿Dónde están?
¡Espera! ¡Los veo!
That will give me 1 minute until the system detects my override.
Timer set. You have 60 seconds.
¡Juan! ¡Los perros han encontrado algo!
The world's finest sculpture collection won't miss one stolen piece.
You have 30 seconds.
¡Es Carmen Sandiego!
¡Rex! ¡Dinamita! ¡A la casa!
You have 15 seconds.
It's beautiful.
You have 5 seconds.
Mother?
¡Rex, no! ¡Los perros! ¡Me estoy ahorcando con esta cuerda! ¡Ay, ay, 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 ay! ¡Aquí está! ¡Deténganla!
Could I have just tried to rob my own family?
Moments ago, world-famous thief Carmen Sandiego broke into the home of millionaire industrialist Malcolm Avalon, but mysteriously fled the scene empty-handed.
You're losing it, Carmen.
Thanks to the quick work of private security guards. And reclusive millionaire Avalon had no comment. So I guess we'll never know what Carmen was after. And now, this.
Maybe he'll comment if I actually steal whatever she couldn't.
But how you gonna figure out what she was really after, Lee? I mean, if Carmen Sandiego couldn't steal from this guy, how are you gonna do it?
Blow off figuring out what Carmen went there for. I'll just take everything Avalon's got. Then I'll have whatever it was.
But that's impossible.
Nothing's impossible.
No one can...
Stuff a sock in it, would you? Yeah, the time's definitely right for Carmen to retire and Lee Jordan to step up to the big time. So long, Carmen.
morning, Will Robinson. Get up, come on, wake up.
Chief, what's with the emergency wake-up call?
We're talking a double-header last night, Ivy. 2 scenes of the crimes uglier than, well, Zack's summer camp picture here.
Ah, nice.
1. Carmen Sandiego broke into Malcolm Avalon's estate, where she stole nothing, nada, zip, zilch, zero, the big goose egg. 2. Meanwhile, at the same time, another ACME turncoat.
Hey, Lee! We busted him last year.
Well, he broke out last night and was robbing his way through New York City.
We'll split up, Chief. I've got an old score to settle with that loser.
Not so fast, Gumshoes. Carmen is the top priority. Seems after visiting Avalon, she paid an after-hours visit to the Library of Congress in Washington, D.C.
Oh, that place is way cool. It has over 28 million books and pamphlets you can...
Survey says time for a recount, bud. And hold on to your card catalog, Dewey Decimals. Carmen stole every book and document filed under the letter A.
What?
And they all mysteriously showed up here in San Francisco on what you might call a bluff overlooking the Golden Gate Bridge.
I just don't get it, Zack. Why would Carmen steal all this research material from the Library of Congress and then just abandon it?
Yeah, think of the overdue book fine she'll have to pay.
Why here? Why bring them to this particular spot near the Golden Gate Bridge?
Abstract art, Academy Awards, Abigail Adams. At least we know whatever she's going after has to begin with the letter A.
Zack! I thought this place looked familiar.
What's up, sis?
Player, infoscan ACME case files for the time we discovered Carmen had been orphaned as a child.
Ivy, this is where Carmen stole her old orphanage the night before it was going to be torn down, remember?
Yeah. Think she stopped here last night because she was taking another trip down memory lane?
Maybe whatever she was looking up also had something to do with her mysterious past.
Player, bring up a clue buster grid and hurry!
We know Carmen tried to steal something from Malcolm Avalon, but she didn't get away with whatever she went after.
Which is very strange to begin with.
Then she stole everything listed in the A card catalog at...
Whoa, hold on! Zack, Avalon begins with an A.
Whoa. You think Carmen stole all the A information for background stuff on millionaire Malcolm Avalon?
Come on! When have we ever known Carmen to leave the scene of a crime without getting what she went after?
Carmen did a little research, and she may go back for whatever she missed last night. Player, C5 us to Malcolm Avalon's estate in Argentina.
Get ready to rack up those frequent flyer miles, Cluebirds. You're on your way from San Francisco, California in North America to Buenos Aires, Argentina in South America. Not pom-poms-y, dude. Argentina's most important agricultural zone is an enormous fertile plain called the Pampas.
But Argentina's not just a lot of wheat and cattle, Chief. Its capital is one of the world's coolest cities, Buenos Aires.
Exactamente, Ivy. And Buenos Aires once sported one of the world's longest city names when it was established back in 1580. Ciudad de la Santísima Trinidad y Puerto de Nuestra Señora de Virgen María de los Buenos Aires. Whoa, the zip code must have been pi.
Who's there? Marguerite! What kind of sick joke is this?
That's a picture of your wife, isn't it, Mr. Avalon?
Who's there? Show yourself! Carmen Sandiego!
Let me explain. Stop.
Where did you steal this?
If you sit down, I'll tell you. I did some investigating last night and learned some sketchy details about your wife and daughter. It must have been hard losing them.
Almost 30 years ago. Marguerite and my beautiful baby girl went with me on a business trip to San Francisco. They stayed behind at the hotel. I got word there was a fire. I raced across town and... No! I lost everything I cared about in the world that night. This locket was a gift to my daughter. Where did you get it?
I've had it for as long as I can remember. The director of the orphanage where I grew up says I was wearing it when a policeman found me wandering the streets in San Francisco. I was 2 years old at the time, and I have no memory of my mother and father, but is it possible I somehow escaped the fire that night and you are my father?
If my daughter had lived, she would have grown up smart and brave. Never a thief and coward who runs from the law like you. I don't know where you got this, but you never got it from me.
It's Carmen!
You weren't invited, detectives.
Drop it around the tree, Ivy!
Uh-oh!
Ivy, hang on! Ivy!
What is the name of an enormous fertile plain in Argentina? The vast fertile plain in Argentina is known as the Pampas, from a Quechua Native American phrase meaning flat surface or plain.
Ivy! Hang on! Oh, man. If it wasn't for the Wright brothers, we wouldn't be in this mess.
All I gotta say is pretty smooth, Zack.
Just call me Agent 00 Zack. Danger is my second language. I can say all the words that cause others to tremble. Do not enter. Caution. This vehicle makes wide turns. Do not remove this tag under penalty of loss.
So there's no way Carmen could possibly be your daughter.
Carmen Sandiego is a thief. It would take a lot more than this locket to prove she escaped from the fire that night almost 30 years ago.
Does Carmen really believe Avalon is her dad?
If she does, she must be taking it really hard being disowned by him like this.
Well, don't break out the hanky just yet, Ivy. After Carmen eluded you and the Boy Wonder, she dropped this clue in downtown Buenos Aires.
Hey, look!
Oh, I can't wait. Open it up. Open.
Zack and Ivy, be prepared. My next theft? A mother doubled.
What'd she mean, a mother doubled?
A mother with two offspring?
Or two mothers?
Player, info scan famous mothers.
Okay, you got your world-famous Mother Goose, a collection of popular tales that first appeared in print way back in 1697.
Oh, get off my back, huh?
And the mother who had so many children, she didn't know what to do.
Chief, we're looking for some kind of mother Carmen could steal.
Well, why didn't you say so? That's a goose of a different color. How about California's Mother Lode, a gold mining region in the Sierra Nevada foothills? Or Whistler's Mother, the popular name for this painting by American artist James Abbott McNeill Whistler. And yep, that's actually his own mom.
Wait. Carmen's clues sometimes point to a geographical location.
Yeah, like New York City is known as the Big Apple, and the Mississippi River is sometimes called Old Man River.
Are there any places known as the mother of this or that?
The largest river in Europe is
The Volga River in Russia.
which the Russians sometimes refer to as the Mother of Russia.
Ivy, last time we were in Volgograd, Russia, we saw that World War II memorial.
With Europe's tallest statue called Motherland.
A 270-foot-high statue of Motherland located near a river that's considered the mother of Russia.
I say we might have just found our mother doubled, little bro.
Player, C5 us to Volgograd, Russia.
Okay, globe hoppers, strap on your water wings and aim your compasses northeast. You're headed from San Francisco across the Atlantic Ocean to the biggest country in the world, Russia. Heat up the samovar and kick back with a good novel because Russia is famous for its long winters.
And famous for some wonderful long novels, too, like War and Peace. It's about these 5 brave families surviving the Napoleonic invasion of Russia, written by my all-time favorite Russian author, Leo Tolstoy.
Thanks, Ivy. That explanation was almost as long as the book. Whoa, Leo, buddy, easy on the ink. We're not paying you by the word. Hey, paraphrase, okay?
Call for backup, sis.
Uh-huh. I thought danger was your second language.
Yeah, but sometimes chicken liver's my middle name. What are we gonna do with a grapple rifle and emergency boat flares?
Just follow my lead. Carmen!
Glad to see you, Ivy.
Now you see me, and now you don't.
Hey, leave it me! Get in here!
The net, Zack! Fire the net!
Ivy!
What is the name of this painting by James Abbott McNeill Whistler? This painting is commonly called Whistler's Mother because it's the mother of the painter, James Abbott McNeill Whistler.
And so world-famous thief Carmen Sandiego is finally arrested.
Do you have any comment, Carmen?
A comment? I just want my father to know I believe the greatest thing about human beings is their capacity to change. And I hope he agrees.
She does have your willful determination, Marguerite.
¿Qué es lo que quiere?
Lee Jordan and friend to see Mr. Avalon.
Don't trouble yourself. We got the gate.
Knock, knock. It's a party for your adrenaline.
What in the name of...
Wow. Nice place you got here, Avalon. Very impressive numbers. Your millions are gonna help me create a criminal dynasty unrivaled in the annals of crime.
Here's to ACME!
A root beer toast to the greatest ACME detectives in the world.
Ah, and Carmen Sandiego being behind bars where she belongs. Incoming ACME hot tip. Wow, nobody deserves this much fun in one lifetime.
What is it, Chief?
Well, it seems you're gonna have to capture Carmen all over again.
What? What are you talking about?
Wait a minute.
She was being processed through a Russian jail when news broke over the TV that Malcolm Avalon had been kidnapped.
Is that the guy Carmen thinks is her father?
She escaped from custody and was last spotted heading north up the Volga River.
She could be anywhere by now, Chief.
Any info on Avalon's kidnappers?
Lee Jordan. What's the connection?
Wanna bet he and Carmen are headed for a confrontation even bigger than they had the last time?
And I got a hunch we should check out their old stomping grounds.
Player, C5 us to these coordinates in Switzerland.
Interesting story, Daddy. And if Carmen is your daughter, then I just hit the mother load.
Game's over, Lee. Let Avalon go.
Wrong, Carmen. The game has just begun.
Don't do anything he says, Carmen! People can change! Be strong!
Some people change, but not you, Carmen. You are gonna use your great thieving skills to steal me anything I want in the world. Or you'll never see Daddy again.
Cookie jar!